To greet the bride. Who has the honor of bringing this beautiful bride to marriage today?
Me and Jillian's mother.
Congratulations. You may be seated. Again, good afternoon. Dear family and friends, on behalf of Jillian and Andrew, I welcome all of you to their wedding celebration at the most magical place on earth. We're gathered here not to witness the beginning of what will be, but rather to the next step of what already is. Their very obvious love for one another, and now their wish to spend the rest of their lives together as husband and wife. We rejoice and celebrate in the ways that life has led them to each other and brought them to the place where they stand today. Jill and Andy would like to take this moment to recognize and thank you, their family, and their friends. Jill and Andy, take a look out at those loved ones, both family and friends who have come here today to see you get married. It's a wonderful group. Each and every one of you here has played an important role in their lives and has shaped them into being the people that they are today, and they thank you all for being here to celebrate their joy with them. There are, of course, loved ones who are unable to be with us physically here today, indicated by the memorial table behind us here. Andy and Jill, don't be sorrowful, because you know that all those people who have loved you and you've ever loved are here with you today in spirit. Let's take just a moment to remember those special loved ones whose presence is missed today. Jill and Andy, you have known from pretty much the time you first met at Monroeville Park on October 6th, 2018, while playing Pokemon Go.
Yes.
To this point of commitment today, that you knew you were meant to be together. And as you spent more time together, both good times and challenging times, your love continued to grow. And when you decided to build your business together, that brought a new level of commitment to your lives. And then on October 6th, 2021, Andy proposed right here in Walt Disney World, and the two of you made the decision to marry. Which brings us to today, October 6th, 2022. I think I'm seeing a pattern here. All the conversations that the two of you had while you were riding in the car or over a meal, or of course while you're taking long walks with your dogs, all those sentences that began with "when we're married" and continued with "I will," and "you will," and "we will." All those night talks that included "somehow" and "someday" and "maybe," and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of building a marriage. The vows that you're about to take today are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things we promised and talked about and hoped for and dreamed about? Well, I meant it, every word. Look at one another right now and always remember this very precious moment in time. Before this moment, you've been many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, business partner, and even teacher, for you've learned much from one another in the time you've been together. Today, if you're married, you'll cross this threshold of life, and things will be different than they were before today, because after your wedding ceremony, you get to say to the world, "This is my husband, this is my wife." And so, that brings me to the most important questions that you'll answer today. Do you, Andrew, take Jillian to be your wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you, Jillian, take Andrew to be your husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Scott, may I have the rings, please?
I think I gave you the rings.
No, I was told that you had the rings. Does anyone here have the rings? I think we've run into a little glitch here, folks. Bear with us here, and let's see if I can find one of the Disney coordinators to bring in the rings. you, Major Domo.
Happy to help.
You had the rings. Pretty sure I know whose ring is whose here. The wedding ring has been a traditional symbol of love and commitment, an enduring love that has no beginning and no end. Just like these rings are a circle, your love for each other should have no beginning and no end. They're also the outward sign of the inward bond that the two of you are making today. And as often as either one of you looks at your rings, and I assure you, you will be looking at them a lot, especially in the first year of your marriage, I hope you remember the joy that you're feeling in your hearts right now at this very moment and the day that you became husband and wife. Andrew, I'm going to ask you to please take Jillian's ring and place it on her finger. There we go.
Perfect.
Continue to hold your hands together and look into each other's eyes. And Andrew, if you would, please repeat after me. Jillian, with this ring, I thee wed.
Jillian, with this ring, I thee wed.
I offer you my hand
I offer you my hand
and my heart,
and my heart,
as I know they will be safe with you.
as I know they will be safe with you.
All that I am, I give to you,
All that I am, I give to you,
and all that I have, I share with you.
and all that I have, I share with you.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a reminder
as a reminder
that I shall love you
that I shall love you
at all times,
at all times,
in all places,
all places,
and in all ways,
and in all ways,
forever.
forever.
Your turn. Jill, if you would please place the ring on Andrew's finger. Okay.
Yeah.
Continue to hold your hands together. And Jillian, if you would please repeat after me. Andrew, with this ring, I thee wed.
Andrew, with this ring, I thee wed.
I offer you my hand
I offer you my hand
and my heart,
and my heart,
as I know they will be safe with you.
as I know they will be safe with you.
All that I am, I give to you,
All that I am, I give to you,
and all that I have, I share with you.
and all that I have, I share with you.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a reminder
as a reminder
that I shall love you
that I shall love you
at all times,
at all times,
in all places,
and all places,
and in all ways,
and in all ways,
forever.
forever.
In addition to their exchange of vows and rings, Andy and Jill have decided and chosen to do what's called the Unity Sand Ceremony to symbolize their lives being joined together. I'm going to ask them to please come over to the table here. You'll see on the table there are two vases of sand. One vase of sand is very important to Jillian because it comes from her hometown beach. And there's another color of sand for Andrew there. There are two colors of sand that now are going to be mixed and made into one color, which symbolizes their lives being joined together. So Jill and Andy, I'm going to ask you to please take your own color of sand and pour it into the center vase. As each of you pours your sand into the center vase, as I said before, you're symbolizing the joining of your individual lives, and the sand in the center vase represents the unity that you're forming with your new marriage. And just as the grains of sand can no longer be separated into individual colors again, so now the two of your lives are joined and unable to be separated again.
Let me get on your side. Let's get in there.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Andy and Jill, as your wedding ceremony comes to a close and you begin your lives together as a married couple, I have some kind words, a little advice, and a special wish to share with the two of you. Always treat yourselves and each other with respect and kindness, and remind yourselves often of what brought you together. Take responsibility for making the other feel safe and loved, and give the highest priority to the tenderness, the gentleness, and the kindness that your connection deserves. When frustration, fear, and difficulties assail your marriage, as they do all marriages at some time or the other, remember to focus on what's right between you, not just the part that seems wrong at the moment. In this way, you can ride out the storms when the clouds hide the face of the sun in your lives, remembering that even if you lose sight of it for a moment, that sun is still there. And if each of you takes responsibility for the quality of your life together, it will be marked by abundance and delight. May you always be able to talk things over, to confide in each other, to laugh with each other, to enjoy life together, and to share moments of quiet and peace when the day is done. May your marriage be a place in which you share your joys so that they may be multiplied, and your pain so it may be divided. May you share a lifetime of happiness and good health, and a home of warmth and understanding. Oh, and then there's that special wish. What did I do with that thing? I know it's here somewhere. There it is. May your lives together be filled with love and laughter, and may you live happily ever after. With those words in mind, and surrounded by your friends and your family, and the lifetime commitment you've made to one another, it is now my honor and pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. Andrew, you may kiss your bride. Family and friends, I ask you to please rise to greet for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Andrew and Jillian Parnell.